There was a time in my life where I thought I knew who Jesus was. I thought I knew. I thought I was doing things for the right reason and the right motive, but I wasn't. And I didn't know that I wasn't even doing it for the right reason and the right motive till later on when I started doing it for the right reason and the right motive. So I looked back and I said, man, the God that I often spoke about, the God that I often brought up, the God that I often went and talked to others about was really the God of my own belly. So what Jesus is saying is don't go running off speaking too. This is what I think he's really kind of trying to say. Don't go running off talking too premature and thinking you're going to save the world and set it on fire for Jesus, man. Go through the preparation and the process. Go through the time and the training that you need to go through, because when you tell people who I am, you need to be really convinced of who I am, and you need to really know who I am, because sometimes people are going to look at you. And in my life, man, I let a lot of people down with this Jesus talk and this Jesus stuff. And they looked at my life and they said, that's what Jesus done for you, man. I don't want none of that. Are you a gatherer? Or are you a scatterer? Because if we're talking too prematurely, or we're talking about God in a way that isn't real to within us, eventually that fruit will be seen forth and they'll see it in us. And when we don't really gather them to Him, we scatter them from Him. And even though it's just an excuse for an unbeliever, and it's an excuse for other people to say, well, those hypocrites. Well, there's hypocrites everywhere, man. There's hypocrites in the drug culture. There's hypocrites all over the place. So it's just an excuse. But do I want to be their excuse? And I would have to say, after looking back at my own life, that when I was running the bar scene, after having claimed to be a Christian, after having claimed to have come to know Jesus, wearing my WWJD bracelet, sleeping with chicks and everything else, and talking at the bar, ordering a beer, and telling them about Jesus, I don't think that I brought anybody to the kingdom.